It's going to get blocked. It's going to get blocked. It's going to get blocked. I know it's going to get blocked. Ugh. Hello. I'm Alex Ray, and today we are reacting to Calm by 5 Seconds of Summer. Every bit of 5 Seconds of Summer music that I have listened to, reacted to, has been blocked on YouTube. I have heard Red Desert, Easier, Teeth, and Wildflower off this album. Do the things that YouTubers ask you to do. Like the video, subscribe. Tell me down in the comments what your favorite 5 Seconds of Summer album is. Here's your assignment today. When you think of each member of 5 Seconds of Summer, when you think of Callum, Ashton, Luke, and Michael, tell me an adjective that comes to mind. Okay, and tell me that in the comments. Callum is sweet. Oh, this is a noun. I think of Michael and I think pizza. That's not an adjective. Ashton, I think savage. Luke, I think tall. It's fine. Okay, Red Desert.
Red desert, heal our blues. Red desert, heal our blues. I dive deeper for you. What a blessing to feel your love. Twilight moments with you. I've been asleep so long, I'm so far away. Visions I see are strong, I hear what they say. Won't you leave all your fears at the edge of the world? I'll tell you again like I told you before. I've been asleep so long, wasting away. Tell me, would you pack up all your bags, stay true to north? You're the only one I do this for. Red desert, heal our.
Okay, first of all, 5 Seconds of Summer are the kings of pre-choruses. That sits so fucking well. Second of all, the Ashton, the drums, I know not fucking shit about drums. I am not a drummer. I couldn't do anything, but like, play this shit at my funeral. Oh my god.
Visions I see are strong, I hear what they say. Won't you leave all your fears at the edge of the world? I'll tell you again like I told you before. I've been asleep so long, wasting away. Tell me, would you pack up all your bags, stay true to north? You're the only one I do this for. Red desert, heal our blues. I dive deeper for you. What a blessing to feel your love. Twilight moments with you. It doesn't take too long to heal and replace the demons we're running from. They're begging to stay. Tell me, would you pack up all your bags, stay true to north? You're the only one I do this for. Red desert, heal our blues.
That is how you amp up a
Begging to stay. Tell me, would you pack up all your bags, stay true to north?
They doubled the okay. In production sometimes, if you don't know, I have, but I love it deeply. Like, I have heard this song, but like, God, it's so good. It's like one of my top five sauce songs ever. Like, in that second pre-chorus, they take the harmonies. Once you pack up all your bags, and they take that and like double it. So they just take the tracks and just literally duplicate them to make it feel like gang vocals, but also make them feel like reverby and like that you're in like a room, like a big room or like a church or like a cathedral or something like that. And like it feel like so much bigger. So like listen to the first pre-chorus versus that pre-chorus.
Far away, visions I see are what they say. Won't you leave all your fears at the end? Like I told you before, I've been asleep so long, wasting away. Tell me, would you pack up all your bags, stay true to north? You're the only one I do this for.
So we only have Luke's vocals there.
Tell me, would you pack up all your bags, stay true to north?
And there they blended Luke's vocals in with the gang vocals. It makes it so much bigger.
Would you pack up all your bags, stay true to north? You're the only one I do this for. Red, red desert, heal our blues. I dive deeper for you. What a blessing to feel your love. Twilight moments with you.
That shit is just so good. It's just a fucking phenomenally crafted song. And I am a plebeian. Oh my God. Okay. No shame. Fuck. Okay.
Angel, with the gun in your hand, going in my direction, giving me affection. Love you steady, oh, won't you give it a chance? Center of attention, won't you ask me any questions? I wanna light me like a cigarette, even if it might be something you regret. You got me now, now, now. Swallow me down, 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 down. I only light up when cameras are flashing. Never enough for no satisfaction. Got no shame. I love the way you scream in my name. Digging my grave to get the reaction. Getting my face to go in the fashion. Got no shame. I love the way you scream in my name. Let me in the
I have the lyrics pulled up if you're like, why are you intently staring at your screen? My brain is empty right now. I'm just staring. I mean, like, I feel like this is like the most honest song that they've written. Who wrote this? Who wrote on this? You want me to psychoanalyze? Do you want me to psychoanalyze? I feel like it's just. I feel like this is just very Michael, Ashton, Luke, and Callum. Okay, here's my psychoanalysis. You ready? All right. Angel with gun in your hand, pointing my direction, giving me affection. They're saying, or angel with the gun in your hand, pointing my direction, giving me affection. They're saying the fans hold all the power. They give you affection, but they also can cancel you. Love is fatal. Won't you give it a chance? They can love you or they can kill you. Center of attention, but don't you ask me any questions. So like they are, as in 5 Seconds of Summer, the center of attention, but like don't press us too hard. Don't ask us any questions. Like, so they're calling themselves out, saying like, we love to be in the spotlight, but like don't press us too hard, because like I feel like every celebrity has that moment, like, okay, we're the center of attention, but there are some hard topics that we're just going to straight up fucking ignore because it's a hard line to walk. Pre-chorus, go on and light me like a cigarette, even if it might be something you regret. I'm not sure about that line. I guess like that's him saying like push us, like that's saying like ask the question, I guess, like ask the question that you maybe don't want to know the answer to. You got me now, swallow me down. Swallow like the real me that you don't want to know. Okay, I only light up when the cameras are flashing. That's saying the persona that you see on video, like in photos, is a persona that is like made for video in photo. Like I'm literally this me when the cameras are on. Never enough and no satisfaction. Like, I am not satisfied with this level of success and fame. I want more. I've got no shame about it. I want more. I love feeling like a rock star. You are fans, 5 Seconds of Summer's fans, digging my grave to give it a reaction. They will literally die if it makes their fans happy and like gives a reaction. Changing my face and calling it fashion. I feel like that's the eras of albums. Like they will, you know, God no shame. I love the way you're screaming my name. So the you are the 5 Sauce fans, and they're calling themselves out because they have no shame, because they want fame and they want success, and it's never enough. Okay, for anybody wondering, what Elisa said is what I just posted. Okay, that was Elisa's. I feel like, though, I think it's very honest. Like, I think, too, they're being honest. Like, yeah, they're calling out the music industry, but also they're saying, like, yeah, like, we're up here and we're part of it, too. Like, we do it, you know? Like, realistically, they have those conversations, too, where they're like, guys, there's a thing that we have to address. Do we want to address it or do we want to leave it alone? Like, everybody has those conversations. Unfortunately, like, that's the reality of the situation. Go on and replace me when you're craving something sweeter than words I left in your mouth. Go on and spit me out. Okay, and so then that's like the Nothing New by Taylor Swift. So then when you have, like, when you're done, when you find the next big thing, go on and spit me out and like go on to the next thing. Like, that's, you know, move on. Banger.
Palm of your hand, I'll give you my permission. You'll always be forgiven. Go on and bless me when you crave for something sweeter than the words that I've been in your mouth. Go on and spit me out. I only light up when cameras are flashing. Never enough and no satisfaction. Got no shame. I love the way you scream in my name, digging my grave to get a reaction. Getting my face and got it in fashion. Got no shame. I love the way you scream in my name.
Yeah, so Luke said, verified commentary. Genius. I don't know where this came from. Oh, via Apple Music. Luke said, I think we made it clear that although it's kind of a snapshot of how we see society and how a lot of people can see it, that we're all a part of it, and we're not pointing a finger at people. Like, everything's online, like we're part of it. So, and Ashton said in an Instagram live stream, I thought this was the best song on Calm. The concept's been done a million times, becoming so one-dimensional and addicted to the way the world works right now, and celebrating all the evil, gross stuff. Remaining pure to yourself is so important. Getting swapped up in the business and the way everything works can be really dangerous because your ego can become overgrown. And we know it's a trap. No shame is about people who do anything they fucking can just to be famous, which is a massive topic in our society. So yeah, like it's like social.
Even if it might be something you regret, you got me now, now, now. Swallow me down, 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 down. I only light up when cameras are flashing. Never enough for no satisfaction. Got no shame. I love the way you scream in my name. Digging my grave to get the reaction. Changing my face to garbage and fashion. Got no shame. I love the way you scream in my name.
Liked that dropout. Nice. Yeah, no, that was good. Even a bad song better. What? Yes, 18 is a bad song. 18 is a bad song. Guys, I know that, listen, I know that I feel like for the most part I'm like, everybody has their opinion, there's no bad songs. Da, da, da. I'm putting my foot down on 18. I hate that shit. I really hate that song. I really wish that song didn't exist. If I never hear that song again, I will be a better person. I will be better off. So that's just, I know. I know, listen, I don't hate it. I don't dislike, I have no feelings for anybody that's like, oh, 18's a little nostalgic, like I'll listen to it. Like that's fine. But if I never hear 18 again, that will be too soon.
Shout out to the old me and everything he showed me.
Now let's bop.
You didn't listen when the world was trying to slow me. No one could control me. Left my lovers lonely. Had to fuck it up before I really got to know me. Never and not alone. Anywhere you wanna go. Woke up in the morning wearing someone else's clothes. Pictures in my phone with people I don't know. Woke up in the morning, how the hell did I make it home? And then wondered how long I could keep it up. But I wondered if I'd ever get enough. And I did some shit I never should have done. I would do it over now. I'd do it over. Shout out to the old me and everything you showed me. Glad you didn't listen when the world was trying to slow me. No one could control me. Left my lovers lonely. Had to fuck it up before I really got to know me. All the mistakes I made. Whatever the price I paid. Shout out to the old me and everything you showed me. Had to fuck it up before I let you get to know me. Another round, here we go. Going in blow for blow. Look into the mirror, take the punches that I throw. I'm constantly reminded of all the compromises by the people from the past.
Yeah, why is this shit so good? Like, I, like, don't... Okay. Bop. You hear this, and you're like, you could play this in a club. You could play it in a club. But it's, like, a very deep song about, like, royally fucking your life up. Like, on the brink of royally fucking your life up before you get your shit together. So, yeah. Actually, on the album, Thin White Lies has... No, Kill My Time has the least amount of plays. Thin White Lies has the second least amount of plays. Then Lonely Heart. Then High. Then Not in the Same Way. Best Years. Then Red Desert. Old Me is pretty far up. Is like up there. Yeah, so...
Shout out to the old me, everything you showed me. Had to fuck it up before I let you get to know me. Devil at my door, got me knocking on the other side. Ashes on the floor, but I'm walking out of here alive.
Nice.
The old me, and everything you showed me. Glad you didn't listen when the world was trying to slow me. No one could control me, left my lovers lonely. Had to fuck it up before I really got to know me. All the mistakes I made. Whatever the price I paid. Shout out to the old me, everything you showed me. Had to fuck it up before I let you get to know me.
Certified banger. Yes. The top played. Teeth is the most played song with over 500 million streams. Easier is the second most played song with over 350 million. The third most played song is Old Me with 130 million. And then the fourth most played song is No Shame with 78 million. The fifth is Wildflower with 75 million. And then we get a pretty big drop off for the sixth. Lover of Mine with 54 million. So were the singles Teeth, Easier, and Old Me? Those were the singles. That was good. That was bop. I don't think it's like my favorite ever. I don't think it's representative of Five Sauce. I don't think if I were to like show somebody's like, what does Five Sauce sound like? I'm not gonna give them Old Me. You know. But it's a great song. Oh, guys, it just brings me some kind of joy when I say shit and y'all are like, Five Sauce said that on their tier list too. And I didn't know that. I'm like, oh my God, I know things about music sometimes. I love it. So if you're not looking at the comments, YouTube, Five Sauce said that on their tier list, that it's not representative of who they are. That's a good song. I know things about music sometimes. It's weird. It's a little more, I think it's a little hip-hop-y. And I think, like, Andrew Watt was on that song as a writer. And so I think, like, usually most of the Andrew Watt songs sound a bit less rock anyway. But like I said, like Five Sauce is such a good band. They can take anything and make it their own. Like the only difference is they're such good instrumentalists. They can take any set of lyrics and do anything that they want in it with it. You know, at that point. So that song could have been straight R&B with any other artist in the world. But they took it to like, okay, this is like alt pop almost. And that's I'm assuming that's going to be the extreme on this album. That's going to be the most pop extreme on this album. Because Red Desert was like prog rock, like not prog rock, but it was like soul rock,
Is it easier to stay? Is it easier to go? I don't wanna know, but I know that I'm never ever gonna change, and you know you don't want it any other way. Why do we always gotta run away when we wind up in the same place? It's like we're looking for the same thing, yeah. Do we really gotta do this now? Ride it with all your friends around. In the morning we can work it out. I love you so much that I hate you. Right now it's so hard to blame you, 'cause you're so damn beautiful. It's so damn beautiful. Is it easier to stay? Is it easier to go? I don't wanna know, but I know that I'm never ever gonna change, and you know that you're always gonna stay the same. Is it easier to stay? Is it easier to go? I don't wanna know, but I know that I'm never ever gonna change, and you know you don't want it any other way. Every time that you say you're gonna leave, that's when you get the very best of me. You know we need it like the air we breathe, yeah. I love you so much that I hate you. Right now it's so hard to blame you, 'cause you're so damn beautiful. It's so damn beautiful. Is it easier to stay? Is it easier to go? I don't wanna know, but I know that I'm never ever gonna change, and you know that you're always gonna stay the same. Is it easier to stay? Is it easier to go? I don't wanna know, but I know that I'm never ever gonna change, and you know you don't want it any other way. The hardest part of all is that we're only built to fall. Is it easier to stay? Is it easier to go? I don't wanna know, but I know that I'm never ever gonna change, and you know that you're always gonna stay the same. Is it easier to stay? Is it easier to go? I don't wanna know, but I know that I'm never ever gonna change, and you know you don't want it any other way. Love you so much that I hate you. Right now it's so hard to blame you, 'cause you're so damn beautiful.
Okay. All right. Okay. First of all, the fact that they put Easier and Teeth back to back, what a choice. I don't know if it was a bad choice, a good choice, or a choice, but holy fuck, it's a hard-hitting choice. Yeah. It was a Teeth. I think this is my favorite song on this album.
Some days you're the only thing I know, only thing that's burning when the nights grow cold. Can't look away, beg you to stay, yeah. Sometimes you're a stranger in my bed, don't know if you love me or you want me dead. Push me away, then beg me to stay, yeah. Call me in the morning to apologize. Every little lie gives me butterflies. Something in the way you're looking through my eyes. Don't know if I'm gonna make it out alive. Fight so dirty, but your love so sweet. Talk so pretty, but your heart got teeth. Late night devil, put your hands on me, and never, 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 ever let go. Fight so dirty, but your love so sweet. Talk so pretty, but your heart got teeth. Late night devil, put your hands on me, and never, 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 ever let go. Some days you're the best thing in my life. Sometimes when I look at you, I see my wife, and you turn into somebody I don't know.
I don't know why. You know that what part I love there?
Some days you're the best thing in my life. Sometimes when I look at you, I see my wife. Then you turn into somebody.
The rim. Yeah, just the, yep.
Some days you're the best thing in my life. Sometimes when I look at you, I see my wife. Then you turn into somebody
I love it.
I don't know. And you push me away, yeah.
I love it.
Call me in the morning to apologize. Every little lie gives me butterflies. Something in the way you're looking through my eyes. Don't know if I'm gonna make it out alive. Fight so dirty, but your love so sweet. Talk so pretty, but your heart got teeth. Late night devil, put your hands on me. And never, 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 ever let go. Fight so dirty, but your love so sweet. Talk so pretty, but your heart got teeth. Late night devil, put your hands on me. And never, 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 ever let go. Blood on my shirt, a rose in my hand. You're looking at me like you don't know who I am. Blood on my shirt, heart in my hand. Still beating. Fight so dirty, but your love so sweet. Talk so pretty, but your heart got teeth. Late night devil, put your hands on me. And never, 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 ever let go. Fight so dirty, but your love.
Like, who just said, hey, you know what we should do there? Like, what? Like, and that, like, leveled that shit up so fucking much. Oh my God. It's so fucking good.
Your love so sweet, talk so pretty, but your heart got teeth. Late night devil, put your hands on me. And never, 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 ever let go. Fight so dirty, but your love so sweet. Talk so pretty, but your heart got teeth. Late night devil, put your hands on me. And never, 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 ever let go. Never, 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 ever let go.
That's just so good. I'm gonna say it, and I know I've said this before. I don't know how they top it on this album. Where do we go from there? Damn, they really put Easier Teeth and Wildflower just back to back to back. What in the hell? I just like what why did they do that? That's not fair to anybody involved. All right. We're doing it.
I hear you calling out my name. I love the sound.
Callum! Okay, Callum having both of the sex songs, having Valentine and Wildflower. Callum, reckless. You're being reckless.
I can see it in your face. You got a side you can't explain. You're telling me you wanna come over. You wanna be closer. I love it when you wear your head down over your shoulder. Cause I wanna hold you. Cause I know where tonight is going. You're the only one who makes me every time we tell you what I like. My wildflower. You're the only one who makes me every time we tell you what I like. My wildflower. You know you are my favorite fantasy. A fatal love song. What a fun is I see the shadow in my brain, and I like its look, and I like its shape. You're telling me you wanna come over. You wanna be closer. I love it when you lay your head down over your shoulder, 'cause I wanna hold you, 'cause I know where tonight is going. You're the only one who makes me every time we tell you what I like, my wildflower. You're the only one who makes me every time we tell you what I like, my wildflower. You know you are my favorite fantasy, a fatal love song. Waterfall is overflowing. You're the only one who makes me every time we tell you what I like, my wildflower. You're the only one who makes me every time we tell you what I like, my wildflower. You're the only one who makes me every time we tell you what I like, my wildflower. You know you are my favorite fantasy, a fatal love song. Waterfall is overflowing. You're the only one who makes me every time we tell you what I like, my wildflower.
Red Desert. Fucking. That was perfectly timed. Red Desert. No Shame. Old Me. Easier. Teeth. Wildflower. Okay, great. Just back to back. Okay. Oh, great. Good luck. Good luck. I love when you guys tell me good luck. I want to cry. Wildflower is just good, and I have nothing to add. So sorry for the lamest reaction ever for those 3 songs, because I knew them. I have nothing to add. They're bops. I'm nothing but your listening buddy. They're great. Yeah, we've all been together a long time this week. Okay, best years.
You got a million reasons to hesitate, but darling, the future's better than yesterday. I wasted so much time on people that reminded me of you. Gave you a million reasons to walk away, but I built a house out of the mess, and all the broken pieces I make up for all of your tears. I'll give you the best years. I'll give you the best years. Fast love and out like a cigarette. I promise, darling, you won't regret the best years. I wanna hold your hair when you drink too much, carry you home when you cannot stand up. You did all these things for me when I was half a man for you. I wanna hold your hand while we're growing up, but I built a house out of the mess, and all the broken pieces I make up for all of your tears.
I've never known love.
I'll give you the best
strings.
I'll give you the best years. I'll give you the best years. Best love burned out like a cigarette. I promise, darling, you won't regret the best years. I'll give you the best years.
Just like nothing's ever gonna be good enough, you know? You ever have those feelings like just like a normal relationship's never gonna be good enough because we've listened to albums like this and we've romanticized the fuck out of relationships, and it has to be like fairy tale level, like the best album that you've ever heard, comparable, like the you know. I don't know. Why does my screen keep going black? Scarlett, wow, did you walk in at the best time? I met people who like get on my stream in real life are like, this bitch is insane. Like people who like know me in real life get on my stream and are like, oh my god, she's actually this insane. And I'm like, we listen to sad music all day. Love. Is this a bop? Somebody told me to prepare for it.
Drink all night, never sleep. You say go, I won't leave. I love you, you love me, but not in the same way. Rip my heart out and leave on the floor. Watch me bleed. I love you, you love me, but not in the same way.
Okay.
Today, mascara's running down your face again. I can feel it coming down on me. Hurricane is the name. We're good at this game. We fuck and we fight, then you call me and say go. I walk in the door, but you won't let me let go. Turn right around, throw rocks to your window. But I can't forget you, and I always let you. Drink all night, never sleep.
Okay.
You say go, I won't leave. I love you, you love me, but not in the same way. Rip my heart out and leave on the floor. Watch me bleed. I love you, you love me, but not in the same way. Drink all night, never sleep. You say go, I won't leave. I love you, you love me, but not in the same way. Rip my heart out and leave on the floor. Watch me bleed. I love you, you love me, but not in the same way. Not today. I'm waking up to.
That is a beautifully crafted chorus, and they have utilized Ashton's drums on this album wonderfully. Like before, it was like, okay, like Ashton's he's a great drummer. Like obviously on all the other albums, he's a fantastic drummer. But like on this album, I feel like in particular, there are songs where he's like, okay, this is a drum song. You know, like we get. Like, there are moments where it's like, this song would not be this song without the drum parts. You know what I mean? Like, and like, the other albums, like, yeah, there's percussion, but like Ashton's a great drummer, but like, any great drummer could do it. But here it's like, the drum parts are essential to this album. And it's got Ashton's personality in it.
Mistakes again. I know you love to point them out. Baby, I'm sick of sadness and you're sick of sadness. We're good at this game. We fuck and we fight, then say go. I walk in the door, but you won't let me let go. Turn right around the rocky window. But I can't forget you, and I always let you. Drink all night, never sleep. You say go, I won't leave. I love you, you love me, but not in the same way. Rip my heart out and leave on the floor. Watch me bleed. I love you, you love me, but not in the same way. Drink all night, never sleep. You say go, I won't leave. I love you, you love me, but not in the same way. Rip my heart out and leave on the floor. Watch me bleed. I love you, you love me, but not in the same way. But not in the same way. But not in the same way. I don't ever wanna lie to you, but I can't say no to you. I know you think I'm bulletproof, but you know how to hurt me too. In the dark, we're black and white. In the morning, colorblind. Leave your mark with every bite, then everything's alright when you tell me you love me.
Okay, hold on. I gotta read this shit. Okay, here's the situation. Here's my thoughts so far. And then there's a reason that I'm telling you this in the middle of the song. I think that so far is... I think so far this album is the most cohesive story on a 5 Seconds of Summer album that I've heard so far, which is very important to me because I love that shit. And I don't know if it's personal. I don't know if it's I don't know. I don't know if it's concept. I don't know. But also, if you've been here long enough, you know my feelings on concept. I think whether it's 10% concept or 90% concept, some of it's personal because we're all songwriters and we pull from our lives. So like Red Desert is anthemic. Is that a word? Great album opener, but like is like almost making the relationship seem divine. No Shame is like introspective, like a societal, like looking out at society, being like, this is what the music industry is, and we're a part of it. And so we're like kind of calling ourselves out and society out. Old Me is like, I've screwed up my life, but had I not, I wouldn't be who I am now. Then Easier to Teeth to Wildflower to Best Years to Not in the Same Way is like a step to step to step to step to step. Like, look at this relationship this journey of this relationship. So, and it's like very vivid. It's a very clear narrative. So, and I don't think they've done it before. I don't know if Five Sauce has said before if still writes albums, whole albums. Yeah. No, it's just my face. I think. I don't know. No, it's not Frozen. It's just me.
Surprise, motherfucker.
But thank you for the 5 gifted subs. If you've gifted subs this stream, you're going to have to remind me next stream that I owe you customs also. Thank you for the 5 gifted, though, my loves. Like, we're just going to have a little chat about this. Easier is... the person from the perspective is, I'm never going to change. You don't want it anyway. You want this as chaotic as it is right now. I'm never going to change. I'm who I am. You want this chaos, how it is. You like it. We're always running away from each other. We always end up right back where we are. So it's easier to just let it be how it is. Like, let's just accept the chaos. We'll fight, we'll fuck, we'll work it out in the morning, and we'll end up back where we are. So it's easier, just leave it how it is. Teeth is, God, you're mean. Like, I see you as my wife, then you're vicious. Like, we all know what Teeth's about. Like, and so he's like documenting this relationship. Like, it's, wow, this is kind of like toxic, but like like we're both toxic, but it's easier to leave it how it is, like because like we just end up where we are. Teeth is like, God, you're so perfect, but like, God, you're so mean. Wildflower is just like the beauty of it all, like just the, I love you, you know what I like, I know what you like this is like that's the euphoric part of it. That's the part that nobody sees. That's the part when you're at home alone, when you come over, and it's just like the sex, the fun, the part that nobody sees. That's just that's the not chaos part at 2 a.m. in the morning that you want to hold on to, that keeps you coming back for more. Best years is like the moment of clarity where the other person is like, we have to stop this shit, this chaos. This is toxic. Look at me in the eyes. This is toxic. This is not good for either of us. We got to stop. And then he is, I'm just saying that because I'm thinking of Luke right now, but I'm not saying this is real. But he is saying, no, like I'll get it together. Like I'll give you the best years of my life. Like, let's just try this again. And now we're back in this, not in the same way. It kind of comes, same concept is easier, except they've grown a little bit. And like but it's like the same thing. It's like saying like, even after this whole journey, we're still in this same fucking chaos, and neither of us have really changed that much. We fuck and we fight. You call me psycho, I leave, you walk out, like you don't want to take your depression pills anymore. I I just, and like the chaos is still there. So like, really, how far have we come? So yeah. And I mean, like, and I think the bridge, like, and so what made me go off on this tangent was because I think the bridge encompasses it all. And I don't know, so I don't want to ever lie to you, but I can't say no to you. I know you think I'm bulletproof. You know how to hurt me too. So like, I mean, in my last long-term relationship, when you like really know somebody and you really love somebody and you've spent a long time with somebody, you know how to fucking hurt them. Like if you fight dirty, you fight dirty. And like, it is like they take a shot, you take a shot, like you can hit them where it hurts, and it goes back and forth, and you can like really get like down and dirty. And so like, I think that's what the bridge is talking about, is like, he's saying, I can take the punches, but like, I'm not bulletproof forever. Like you can hit me where it hurts, but I can't, I'm not going to be bulletproof forever. And in the dark, we're black and white. Like when it's late, sure, we can fight. And then in the morning, we just forget about it and then act like it never happened. Leave your mark with every bite. Heart's got teeth. That's why I think it's from his perspective, because he's referencing teeth. Leave your mark with every bite. And then everything's all right. When you tell me you love me, then you want to leave me, pouring your pills down the sink. She doesn't want to take her depression meds anymore because those fuck with you. I'm on depression meds. Like they fuck with you. And he's been neglecting her, and he's not been supporting her like he should have been, like during her mental health battles, saying it's not what you think. And because he doesn't know what symptoms she's been dealing with. And I can't forget you, and I'll always let you drink all night. So meanwhile, while he's been doing his own fucking thing, she's been drinking all night, never sleeping, and she's been deteriorating right under his nose. And then she's come to resent him because like he's not been like supportive. He's not been holding up his side of the relationship. That's how I'm reading this song. A very long explanation that you didn't ask for, but I get it. Yes. But I think Old May Through, not in the same way so far, is a beautiful narrative of a toxic relationship that is still growing, and I don't think we're done with, from both sides of it. And it's not in a blaming way, it's just a narrative type way. And toxic relationships does not always mean that one person is at fault. It just means that like shit is going on and humans are humans. Like, and that's just the reality of the situation. So, okay, I'm going to run it back a little bit. Shut up.
I love you, you love me. I'm the same way. Drink all night, never sleep. You say go, I won't leave. I love you, you love me. And I'm the same way. Rip my heart out and leave on the floor, watch me bleed. I love you, you love me. And I'm the same way. and white. In the morning, colorblind. Leave your mark with everybody, then everything's alright. When you tell me you love me, then you wanna leave me. Pouring your pills in the sink, saying it's not what you think. Don't know if I love you, don't know if I hate you, but I can't forget you and I'll always let you. Drink all night, never sleep. You say go, I won't leave. I love you, you love me, but not in the same way. Rip my heart out and leave on the floor. Watch me bleed. I love you, you love me, but not in the same way. Drink all night, never sleep. You say go, I won't leave. I love you, you love me, but not in the same way. Rip my heart out and leave on the floor. Watch me bleed. I love you, you love me, but not in the same way. But not in the same way. But not in the same way.
Which also, if that narrative is true and like that's what they were thinking about, makes more sense why they kept Easier and Teeth together. Because if sound wise, I wouldn't have done that. I would have put Easier probably second on the album before No Shame. But narrative wise, they were probably like, well, we don't want to break up the narrative because Red Desert and No Shame are not part of the narrative. And Red Desert might be a little bit, but not as obvious. And Red Desert is definitely an album opener. No Shame's not part of the narrative. So, and even if it is, it's more standalone. And so they were probably like, we need to move No Shame up because Old Me is like almost like a precursor to the narrative. Like you have to have that background information about how he's like, that's like almost like a prequel. Like, okay, I've made mistakes and now I am who I am. And then I'm in this relationship and then the narrative starts. And now Easier and then Teeth back to back. And so that's the only reason I would put those back to back is when the narrative, that's because they didn't want to break those up. So now I'm interested to see Lover of Mine. But Red Desert's got to be your opener, so that makes sense. Now I need to get my tissues. Fuck, I hate when y'all tell me that. Yeah, I think they're prequels to the narrative, but No Shame is like, this is who I am. This is like the main character's background. Like, I'm in this life. I am the music industry. This is a societal take on the music industry. Old me made mistakes. This is who I am now. But you can't put them anywhere else because they're prequels. So like chapter wise, Red Desert is intro. No Shame, Old Me are prequels. Easier to, we'll have to see where we go, or narrative, and then we'll have to see where it stops to post narrative. Oh God, I'm so scared. Y'all have, anytime you guys are like, get tissues, I'm like, fucking hell, great. That's, Sarah wrote this with Luke.
Lover of mine, maybe we'll take some time.
Yeah, okay. So, literally, this is the song they were like, yeah, we gotta shut the shit down. Yeah, because it's too chaotic.
Kaleidoscope mind gets in the way. Hope and I pray, darling, that you will stay. Butterfly lights, chase them away. Dance around the lip.
So that is like butterfly lies. So the butterfly effect is like a butterfly flaps. You guys probably know this, but like butterfly flaps its wings and then it could affect, it could cause a tornado or hurricanes or, natural disasters across the world. It's the butterfly effect. So butterfly lies, chase them away. To me, I read that as like butterfly lies tiny little white lies have taken us to this point. Like little white lies at the beginning of our relationship that we didn't think meant anything have led us to this breakdown where we're at right now, and have just spiraled and spiraled and spiraled. Every little lie gives me butterflies in teeth. To butterfly lies, chase them away. Lover of mine. Yeah. Damn. What a great parallel. What a great fucking parallel. Good catch, Blelo. Good catch. Yeah. And so butterfly lies. Yeah. And so in the last song, Don saying, yeah, I can't lie to you, but I can't say no to you. So the little white lies have just built and built and built. Now we're at this breakdown.
Butterfly lights, chase them away. Dance around the living room, lose me in the sight of you. I've seen the red, I've seen the blue. Take
where else was where was the red and blue? What was the lyrical parallel? But maybe it was Red Desert Heal Our Blues. Maybe that was it.
Dance around the living room, lose me in the sight of you. I've seen the red, I've seen the blue. Take all of me deep to where your secrets.
So I've seen the red, I've seen the blue. I feel like that's like easier and not in the same way. That's I've seen the good, I've seen the bad. It's easier to say, it's easier to go. Not in the same way. I love you, I hate you. You know, that's the back.
Where we've been 1,000 times, swallow every single lie. Take all of me. I'll never give you away, 'cause I've already made that mistake. If my name never fell off your lips again, I know it'd be such a shame. When I take a look at my life and all of my crimes, you're the only thing that I think I got right. I never give you away, 'cause I've already made that mistake. Over
The drums on this fucking album are fucking masterpiece.
I know you're gone. And watch the world fall from your eyes. All my regrets and things you can't forget. Let them all up, kiss them goodbye. Dance around the living room, lose me in the sight of you. I've seen the red, I've seen the blue. Take all of me deep to where your secrets are. Where we've been 1,000 times, swallow every single lie. Take all of me. I'll never give you away, 'cause I've already made that mistake. If my name never fell off your lips again, I know it'd be such a shame. When I take a look at my life and all of my crimes, you're the only thing that I think I got right. I'll never give you away, 'cause I already made that
Fucking piano. All right. In the story, I can't breathe. I'm shaking. I feel like the beginning was like, I think this song was like reflecting on a time when the main character was like on the verge, when they were on the verge of a breakup, and he was like, wait, no, absolutely. Blelo, absolutely. One day, yes, absolutely. Do we still need to do a concert video day? And it was like, this is why Old Me was a prequel song, because it doesn't only make sense with Old Me being prequel, but it makes more sense with Old Me being a prequel. Thin White Lies. Lines. Thin White Lies. Thin White Lies, not lines. Thin White Lies.
I don't feel your love, but I don't ask too many questions. The words they are too much. When you show me my reflection, when the sun goes down, we all get lonely. Watch me as I disappear. These empty sounds and endless stories. So tell me what I wanna hear. Killing me slow with the words you wrote, the heart you broke, yeah. Calling my name, I don't wanna say, but I'm wide awake. Just one more taste of you, my love. Killing me slow with the words you wrote, the heart you broke, yeah. You never call me out, you know exactly where I'm going. You got me by the mouth. She said she loved me, she don't show it. When the sun goes down, we all get lonely. Watch me as I disappear. These empty sounds and endless stories. So tell me what I wanna hear. Killing me slow with the words you wrote, the heart you broke, yeah. Calling my name, I don't wanna say, but I'm wide awake. Just one more taste of you, my love. Killing me slow with the words you wrote, the heart you broke, I don't think I like me anymore. Can someone tell me who I was before? I don't really like me anymore. Killing me slow with the words you wrote, the heart you broke, yeah. Calling my name, I don't wanna say, but I'm wide awake. Just one more taste of you, my love. Killing me slow with the words you wrote, the heart you broke, yeah. Me anymore. Can someone tell me who I was before? I don't really like me anymore.
That is an interesting placement for that in the narrative. It's a good ass song. It's a good ass fucking song. The whole theme of lies throughout the album. I typed them. Oh my God. Nobody corrected me. No one here corrected me. No one here corrected me. Lies. Oh, sorry. I didn't. That's an interesting placement. It's a fucking great song. Yeah, no, I didn't. I liked it. I mean, I think it's good. I think it's a good song. I think with the placement, it's interesting after Lover of Mine because it's kind of like you're like reflecting back after you've like kind of like solidified the relationship, and you're just like, wait, I actually don't like the person that I am after we've just like been in this shit show, this chaos for so long. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, and that we've just avoided it by metaphorically getting high on the lies, realistically drugs. Like, you know. Yeah, and the narrator fucked it up again. Yeah. Yeah, and then yeah, and the narrator was like, wait, I need to salvage this, and was like, and I have fucked it up again. I have fucked, found out I have again. Okay. Slutty pain. That's how you describe Thin White Lies. That's how you describe Thin White Lies. Yes. No, it's good. I like it. I think it's a short, quick, like, okay, we got Lover of Mine. It's like this false sense of security. Like, hey, we're good. No, we're not good because we're humans. Oh.
Your type of mind, so hard to find. Native of mine, you're just my kind. Down on my knees, I'll always follow. I promise you until the end of time. Our house on fire, we're burning. We dance inside, you're hurting. If you leave me in the morning, I'll have such a lonely heart.
I'm fucking in. I'm in. I'm fucking in. Oh, yep. Number one.
Such a lonely heart. If you can't find another reason to stay, then I know I'm gonna always have a lonely heart. Your precious heart, can't watch it break. So I close my eyes while you walk away. Can I have a second chance? Can I have another dance? Can I start another life with you?
Oh, that harmony.
Yeah, when I wake up in a haze and I haven't slept in days, you're 1,000 miles away. We're such a lonely heart. Such a lonely heart. If you can't find another reason to stay, then I know.
So this is like the begging not to leave song. This is like, okay, I have finally fucked it up to the point she's bailing out, but I'm now officially down on my knees. Please, for the love of fucking God, don't go. Like, this is the begging not to go.
Always have a lonely heart. Lonely, it ain't nothing new to me, nothing new to you. Lonely, it ain't nothing new to me, nothing new to you. Lonely, it ain't nothing new to me, nothing new to you. Lonely, it ain't nothing new to me, nothing new to you.
Oh.
Such a lonely
That's very Ashton influenced melody. Yeah, very. Yeah, so narrative wise, because this is who I am as a person. That it's like Lover of Mine is like, oh, we think we're good. Like we've taken a moment. Like, okay, let's just take a moment to breathe. You were the only thing I've done right in my life. Like, let's just reset. He is human though, so he goes and fucks it up again. Please see Thin White Lies. Oh, Ashton was the lead writer. Yeah. Oh, this got Ashton written all fucking over it. This is Ashton through and through. This could have... I've not heard Super Bloom, but I have a feeling this is going to feel like Super Bloom. And Lonely Heart is like, and okay, I hear you. You had enough of my bullshit. But listen, if you leave, I'm going to be sad forever. And now I'm on my knees begging you, please don't go. Don't go. Please don't go. And so now we're going to high. I have honey, you got a big storm coming. Oh God. Okay. That's a fucking great song. Ah, God, I could have run through a fucking wall just for it to get blocked. All right. Okay. Narrative wise, if you just came in, where are we at? Calm so far is tied for 5 Sauce 5 as my favorite 5 Seconds of Summer album, and this is why. Because 5 Seconds of because Calm is the most cohesive narrative on an album that I've heard, and I am a whore for that shit, okay? From Red Desert, intro. No Shame in Old Me, prequel. Easier through probably High is going to be this lovely narrative, and I'm hoping Kill My Time ends it, but right now High is the actual ending of the narrative, and it's going to be a sad ending, and I don't love that. But like, we're sad. So far we've had Easier, fucked up, toxic, not fucked up. No, it's not fucked up. It's not fucked up. It's not bad. It's just humans being humans. So like maybe a little unstable relationship, easier to stay, easier to go. Like we'll deal with it in the morning, but like, we're just going to do this back and forth because we're like, it's like, fuck, fight. We'll just like do this because it's easier. Teeth, love you. But like, damn, you're mean. Heart has teeth. Wildflower, all of like the love and this awesome sex and all the fun and euphoria that nobody gets to see. Best years, he realizes like, oh shit, like she's like gonna leave. Like, no, like I will get my shit together. Like I will give you the best years of my life. Like please, like I will get. Like he realizes like, wait, I'm actually in love with her. Like don't go. Not in the same way. All of the shit that we did not resolve from Easier is still there and raises its ugly head. Lover of Mine. You think, oh, it's all good. Thin White Lies. He fucks it up again. Lonely Heart. She's like, I'm out. And he's like, last resort, begging her to stay. And now we're at High. Okay? That's where we're at. So, 5 Sauce likes to end, Gray said, Callum says they like to end an album with a question or an answer. High is both of those things. So here it is. This is the end of the narrative. Technically, because there's only one bonus song on this album, which is Kill My Time. So we're doing High now.
I hope you think of me high. I hope you think of me highly when you're with someone else. I know your friends all lie. I know your friends don't like me. They want you for themselves. called to tell you that I'm changing, but I don't think you have enough respect to see me try. I've been waking up in different spaces, but
I didn't particularly want to be right in this situation.
think you have enough respect to see me try. I've been waking up in different spaces, but I think that my heart is built to last more than a night. I need to stop letting me down, 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 down. I need to stop letting me down, 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 down.
And I think that my heart is built to last more than a night.
I hope you think of me.
Hold on. Guys, I'll start the whole song over, but hold on. In old me, shout out to the old me and everything you showed me. Glad you didn't listen when the world was trying to slow me. No one controlled me. Left my lovers lonely. Never a night alone. Like, all of old me is like one night stands. And then now the end of the album is, I think my heart is built for more than one night. Fuck me, dude. That's such a good line. Such a good line.
I hope you think of me high. I hope you think of me highly when you're with someone else. I know your friends all lie. I know your friends don't like me. They want you for themselves. Today I called to tell you that I'm changing, but I don't think you have enough respect to see me try.
Because we've heard at this point, best ears and lover of mine, he said he was going to change twice already, and he's not.
I've been waking up in different spaces, but I think that my heart is built to last more than a night. I need to stop letting me down, 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 down. I need to stop letting me down, 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 down. I hope you think of me high. I hope you think of me highly when you're with someone else. I know your friends all lie. I know your friends don't like me. They want you for themselves. I know I'll never meet your expectations, but the picture that you paint of me looks better in your mind. Now every step I take with hesitation, and I always miss the memories of the mornings we were high. I need to stop letting me down, 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 down. I need to stop letting me down, 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 down. I hope you think of me high. I hope you think of me highly when you're with someone else. I know your friends all lie. I know your friends don't like me. They want you for themselves. Da da da, da 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 da. Ooh, when you're with someone else. Da da da, da 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 da. Ooh,
It's a great harmony.
they want you for themselves. I hope you think of me high. I hope you think of me highly when you're with someone else. Wow.
No. like this narrative is like old me. Like songs Easier through High is what old me is about. And so it sucks. But like that's what happens. Like two people are just not meant to be together. Like if you like both fuck each other up that many times, then it's just not meant to be. And like Luke and Sierra were obviously meant to be, like, so, you know, there was obviously a twist on the end of that, but like, because the difference is like in Teeth on track 5, he's completely blaming her, but on High, he's like, I gotta stop letting me down, and he's taking ownership for the parts of the relationship that he fucked up as well. So that's growth. We watched a lot of growth happen over 8 tracks. Okay, kill my time.
Flower, finger, wow, flower, fingertips on me. I can feel them still. Stained hearts, trying to find a home, looking for something real. I said, meet me downtown at the Dabba. You're the only one that makes me feel alive. I can't keep drowning in the shadows. Here I am, laid all on the line. Meet me downtown at the Dabba. You're the only one that makes me feel alive. I can't keep drowning in
Okay, this is where the narrative actually ends, and it's gonna end happy now, and now I'm happier. Okay. Are you ready for my bullshit? You ready for my bullshit? Because I am back on it. Are you ready?
Wildflower, fingertips on me.
What was Wildflower about? That was about the euphoric and the fun part of the relationship that nobody got to see, that we couldn't let go of.
I can feel them still.
I still feel them. He's not shaking it.
Stained hearts, trying to find a home, looking for something real.
And still, after all this time, he's not found anything to match it. He's still not found anything real. Both of them, stained hearts, trying to find a home. They're still both like blood-stained, wine-stained. They're stained from the last relationship, trying to find a home. They're both looking for something real, and they've not found anything.
I said, meet me downtown at the Dabba. You're the only one that makes me feel alive. I can't keep drowning in the shadows. Here I am, laid all on the line.
Fuck yeah. I love this shit. I fucking love albums like this. I fucking love albums like this. They said, we only need one bonus track. And I cannot tell you how much I'm geeking out on this shit right now. I literally cannot. I have not been this happy. I'm about to show my nerd right now. I have not been this happy about hearing a fucking album, like through like song 1 to last song, since I heard Forget and Not Slow Down by Reliant K. Okay? Like story wise, like the story of an album, like front to back, a cohesive narrative that you cannot listen to one song standalone by itself or you will not get it. Like, and this album, you will not get it unless you listen to the whole fucking album, and it does not make sense. Like, literally, it is whole album or bust. Whole album or fucking bust. And like, Forget and Not Slow Down by Reliant K is one of my top 10 favorite albums of fucking all time, because it is that you have to hear the whole album. And this is like, this is up there with that. Like, I just beautiful. And so they left y'all with High, and they left you with a question. Like, they were like, okay, what happens? Like, they broke up. He wants you, you know, he says, While I hope she misses me, I hope you think of me high. But I hope she thinks of me fondly. I hope you think of me highly when she's with somebody else, when she moves on. Because, okay, we're letting go. This is the actual end of the relationship. This isn't like not in the same way. This isn't like Lonely Heart. Like, this is the actual end. Okay. So this is, yes, exactly. This is epilogue. Okay. So we don't know how much time's passed. We don't know how much time's passed. Okay. Now they dropped this bonus track, which only has 17 million streams. What are you guys doing? Like, literally, like, they dropped this bonus track and they're like, okay, now we don't know how much time's passed. We don't know like how they've changed as people, but we're referencing the whole narrative. It dropped a year later and they were like, okay, next chapter. Like, tell me if you know that Taylor Swift song. Like, Wildflower, fingertips still on me. Wildflower represents the euphoria, all the fun, the reason that, like, because you listen to Easier and Teeth, you're like, fuck, get out of that shit. Like, that, it sounds toxic. We can't because Wildflower, because it's euphoric, it's fun, it's perfect, we're in love. Like, this is everything. Like, I've never had this before. Wildflower, fingertips still on me. I can still feel them. I never let it go. You left an imprint on me. Like, stained hearts trying to find a home, looking for something real. Okay, think of Not in the Same Way. Like, in the dark, we saw black and blue. In the mornings, we woke up colorblind. Like, I said, meet me downtown at the dive bar. You're the only one that makes me feel alive. I can't keep drowning in the shadows. Here I am, lay it all on the line. Okay, Thin White Lies. Like, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Okay. And he comes out the gate and says, a year later, I never forgot about you. Like, but this time, what is different this time is after High, he actually let it go and changed as a person and let her move on. And they said, oh God, I love a good fucking story. I love a good fucking album. This is why I hate singles culture. And I fucking love albums like this. Shit is so good. I would have fucking lost my absolute fucking mind if please don't block this on YouTube. Please. Like, 5 Seconds of Summer. Like, Mr. 5 Seconds of Summer, sir. Please don't block me on YouTube. I want to be a part of your fandom. I'm like trying. Okay, I'm focusing.
Wildflower, fingertips on me.
How do you not? It only makes sense as an album. It only makes sense as an album. Red Desert. Oh my God. I literally, okay. Here's my theory on concept album. Concept albums, people's definitions of concept, when people hear concept album is fake. They think, oh, it's fake and made up, it's fiction. That's not what concept album means. Concept album means, and I'm not like yelling at you, I'm just saying this is my theory on concept album. Concept album means it is a cohesive piece of work from front to back, and you have to listen to the whole fucking thing. Okay? Like, that's what concept album means. So, you have the extreme, so Preacher's Daughter by Ethel Cain, which is completely fictional, like right down to the narrator, like who is completely made up. You've got that, okay, which like I've listened to off stream for a request on my Patreon that I will be posting soon. Fucking phenomenal album. That is completely fictional. That is like as extreme to completely fictional concept album as you can fucking get. Okay, but then you have the other side of that. You have, I have pulled from my personal experiences. This is about my life, but it can still be a concept album because it's a cohesive work. You know what I mean? Like, but then you have the middle ground where like, okay, like I'm a songwriter. I'm not saying that like I'm the end all be all. Obviously, like I don't have any. I'm not like I'm not on the charts. Like I'm a nobody. But like a every songwriter on the planet, even if it's a fake, even if they walk in a writing room and somebody says, "Hey, I've already got this chorus," they're gonna subconsciously pull from their own life, their own experiences, their own emotions, the people that they encounter, their fans, their friends, their family, their relationships. They're subconsciously going to do that. So even when you say concept album, even when you say I made up characters, you're going to pull from your experiences. So I love concept albums, but I say that in the sense that I mean I love cohesive stories like across albums. Yes, those are my favorite, but I like them in the sense that artists have put little tidbits of their personal life in them and then created a cohesive storyline. You know what I mean? Even if you don't intend to. Because I think that makes it... and I don't mean it in the way like I'm going to sit here and speculate, oh, I think this one's about Sierra. Like, I don't mean that, and I don't think you're wrong if you do. But, like, I just mean, like, it makes me feel that it's more personal to Luke and the guys and that they cared more about it because it means something to them. You know what I mean? So I'm breathing. But like the fact that critics didn't listen to this from top to bottom, you can't listen. It doesn't make, because literally when I listened to Easier in Teeth, when I looked at the album, I was like, Easier in Teeth should not be beside each other. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. First thought. And like they sound too similar. And I know 5 Seconds of Summer, their sound can vary too much. Those songs being back to back, they're going to sound too similar. It's not going to work. And now I've listened through the whole album and it works because there's nowhere else to put them because of the narrative. You have to put them there because if you listen to the fucking lyrics, they have to go there. Because it's literally a fucking story. Do I just need to like start a podcast? Would anybody listen to me starting a podcast where I just like go through and just absolutely decimate critic reviews of albums? Because critic reviews, critics gave, I can't remember which critic, but my friend Addison told me the Paramore album got a 6.3, and the Peppa Pig album by this same critic got a 6.4. And I'm that makes me homicidal. So and I just this cute little singles culture that we live in, I just really deeply don't fucking understand it. Like I really don't, because the point of single oh God, okay, I'm shutting up now. Peppa fucking Pig. I'm not shitting on Peppa Pig. I'm saying give Paramore a 10 and give Peppa Pig a 10. That's what I'm saying. Okay. All right. Yeah, like what? Oh, God. I fucking... What? Where do music critics... Like, what? Just where do you wake up one day and you're like, I want to be a music critic? Oh, God. Okay. Of course I'm still here, Amanda, because I can't get shit done on time. I'm bitching because I hold you guys hostage on my streams and bitch. Oh, yeah, we got to do Heartbreak Weather. Okay, kill my time. And I just got so excited. Okay.
Wow, fingertips on me. I can feel them still.
Wildflower.
Stained hearts, trying to find a home, looking for something real. I said, meet me downtown at the Dabba. You're the only one that makes me feel alive. I can't keep drowning in the shadows. Here I am laid all on the line.
Oh, good, Sam. Thank God.
Meet me downtown at the Dabba. You're the only one that makes me feel alive. I can't keep drowning in the shadows. You're the only one that matters. I don't wanna kill my time with somebody else. Dancing in the dark till the sun comes. Setting good in the sheets till the day's done. I don't wanna kill my time with somebody else. In a city full of lonely people, I just want to answer myself.
We have so many lyrics. They said, what if we wrote a song with lyric parallels from every single song on this fucking album? Oh my God. We have Don't Want to Kill My Time with Somebody Else, Dancing in the Dark Till the Sun Comes Up. Earlier, what? Oh God. Here I go. Hunting through fucking songs. One song we had, Dancing in the Living Room. I think it was Lover of Mine. Tangled in the Sheets Till the Day's Done. Don't Want to Kill In a City Full of Lonely People, Lonely Heart. They were like lyric pellet everywhere.
You got half your heart, 'cause I've got the other part. Why don't you just say goodbye now? It's only a matter of time now. Take you on a desert drive. We can leave it all tonight.
They said, how many buzzwords from the Calm album can we use to write this song?
Why don't you just say goodbye now? Setting good in the sheets till the day's done. I don't wanna kill my time with somebody else. In a city full of lonely people, I just want to answer myself. He's only got half your heart, 'cause I've got the other part. Why don't you just say goodbye now? It's only a matter of time now. Take you on a desert drive. We can leave it all tonight. Why don't you just say goodbye now? It's only a matter of time. Say meet me downtown at the Dabba. You're the only one that makes me feel alive. I can't keep drowning in the shadows. Here I am laid all on the line. Meet me downtown at the Dabba. You're the only one that makes me feel alive. I can't keep drowning in the shadows. You're the only one that matters. I don't wanna kill my time with somebody else. Dancing in the dark till the sun comes. Setting good in the sheets till the day's done. I don't wanna kill my time with somebody else. In a city full of lonely people, I just want to answer myself.
That guitar tone's very 1975.
Wildflower, fingertips on me. I can feel them still. Stained hearts, trying to find a home, looking for something real. I don't wanna kill my time with somebody else. Dancing in the dark till the sun comes. Setting good in the sheets till the day's done. I don't wanna kill my time with somebody else. In a city full of
Shit is so good. That's tied for my favorite Five Sauce album. That's tied. How they sing Self there. I don't think I can do it.
Somebody else dancing in the dark till the sun comes. Setting good in the sheets till the day's done. I don't wanna kill my time with somebody else. In a city full of lonely people, I just want to outside myself.
It's a very head heavy mix. So like, I don't want to kill my time with somebody else. That's all chest voice. In a city full of lonely people, put you all to myself. So it's like very head heavy, which his voice is like technically lower than mine. He's got a very high voice. So, put you all to myself. So, I am about to edit. I'm about to thoroughly creep on some Patreon people and like, yeah, you guys go have lives. I don't like, I've spent, how many hours have we spent together this week? Like there's 100 of you here and I know for a fact 80 of you I've seen 12 hours this week. So, hey, Kayla, love you, bye.